Alright, welcome to the super awesome third leg of our Final Fantasy, whatever you want to call this. After, whatever the last thing we did was, we beat up Astos, I think. We did a bunch of crap that now leads us to the Earth Cave. Now, the Earth Cave is a barrel of fucking fun. And if you believe that, then fortunately, our black belt is coming into his own. He's now becoming a wrecking machine. Now we get to this is a new town that we got to. The shitty thing about this fucking new town is that there's no fucking item shop, so I had to hike my ass all the way back to the other town to stock up on healing potions and shit, which is lame. Ooh, a hyena. He looks tough. And by tough, I mean, I don't know. He could be tough, I guess. Oh, wow, he took that hit. That's a pretty strong hit that he took. So maybe he is tough. I don't know. Ineffective. Yeah, way to swing it, that was already dead. The Earth Cave, as you'll see when we get there, has two parts to it. The first part is to slay some fucking vampire and get a ruby. Really exciting. And the whole purpose of getting this ruby is to fucking feed it to a golem or a titan or something so that we can get to his cave. So in other words, the first part of this is the quintessential fetch quest. Get some doohickey so that we can get through some part to do something. And level up! I'm bad. Park my ass in front of the cave. Use a cabin. Let's finish up now, I actually made one run so far in the Earth Cave to clean out the treasures on the first floor, which was nothing to really write home about. Just some money. But, you know, there's a really fucking expensive suit of armor in the town that we are using as our home base for this mission, except it's a shitty town because you can't fucking buy any potions there. Yeah, I'm really beginning to think I should put the thief towards back to see if it's real. Basically, the treasure chest with some money. This really expensive armor that's actually the best armor we'll get for the fighter for a while, so I'm going to try to get it. If for no other excuse, it gives us, if for no other reason, it gives us an excuse to grind and make a couple of trips into this dungeon to clean out the trade. Alright, now we're going down to the second floor. again, don't talk to the bats because they'll fucking attack. By the way, on that first floor, the west hall of the first floor of this dungeon is the mighty Hall of Giants, where every step of the way that you take, you fight some giants. Great way to build an experience, I guess, if you fucking deal with fighting a bunch of giants. I don't remember how powerful they are relative to... how powerful we are, so fuck it. There's some weapons that are theoretically helpful in fighting these specialized monsters. Like right now, the thief is equipped with a dragon sword, which is theoretically more powerful against dragons. The problem is that all those types of weapons in this game don't actually work like they're supposed to. So while the dragon sword is the best weapon that the thief can have until he class changes, it is false advertising and is not any more fucking effective against dragons than anything else that we might use. That being said, like I say, it's still a decent weapon. And I'd rather take a decent weapon over a shitty weapon. The thief, really, to be honest, isn't that great until he class changes. And once he class changes, he actually becomes pretty powerful. Because he gains access to a lot more weapons. The fun thing about this game, as opposed to other games, is you're free to make any fucking group of characters you want. If you want to try to get through the game with a squad of mages, knock yourself out. Oh. I think you get knocked out. Whoa. Oof. Bring ogres, man! Do you think he's a Shrek or something? Black belt just keeps getting stronger as the game progresses. You'll notice we de-equipped those shitty nunchucks and just let him fight with his fists. That was a cardinal mistake that I made the first time I ever played through this game, and I'm going to see if correcting it actually makes it easier. Because we had the motherfucker fighting with lame-ass nunchucks way past the time he should have, and he was basically fucking useless from that point on. Alright, we got Coral Sword. Cabin and a little bit of money. Not the greatest stat. Oh, the coral sword is supposed to be more, theoretically, it's supposed to be more effective against water enemies, which, as we mentioned prior, doesn't actually hold true. But we can probably sell it for it. So, here's the bull. You mess with the bull, you get the horns, bitch. They were pretty good experience points though. So let's talk about that. Key! Okay, there's some more treasure. Oh, watch out for these things. They don't really do anything special, but they hit hard. See, he did 46 damage to the fire, that's pretty good. Alright, we took care of it. Again, another decent little chunk of change. Wooden shield, whoa, ho, ho, a little bit of money. And 5,000 gold pieces! And you get to fight another one of these assholes on your way out. As you've probably guessed by now, I could walk over this square as many times as I wanted to and fight these things till Kingdom Come. But that is a waste of effort. Alright. I want to get the cash. We got the cash. Chance to strike first. Free hits. Yay! Man, we're chopping these things up like kibbles and bits. Wah! Terminated. Dead. Killed. Dead. Win-win. I'm buff. Get this fucking bat out of my way. Fucking bats. Monster strike first. Oof. By the way, you pretty much go into any fucking dungeon with 99 healing. Here come the wizards! Of course, they're pretty much mid-carders. You know, they were very... When we fought them... Ooh, ow. I'll take them back. When we fought them in the swamp pit, or wherever the fuck that was, they were very, very, very dangerous opponents. Now they're just kind of mid-carders. Still dangerous, yeah, but not like, oh god, we're gonna die! Water! Get that fucking wizard. Blue! Whoop. Yeah, we're strong. More ogres. Yeah. Keep fighting mobs. Get buff. We got enough to get that armor now. There's a chest all the way off to the right, but all that's in it is a potion. So we're not gonna fucking... As much as I would like to, I'm not gonna fucking walk all the way. That'll be a drain on our precious resources. Not to mention a waste of velocity. Oh, these things last. Alright, here. Now here's where you might want to use a spell. Watch this. Here comes a spell. Now they don't paralyze them or something. Wow. Did I fucking... Did I call that or what? No. All I can say about that is fuck the Knicks. Money! Big prizes! Stupid wizards! I love it! Oh, that was a waste. Oof! These wizards pack a punch, dude. Fucking bats. Jesus, get out of my way. Fuckers. Oh, snap! Get rid of the werewolves first because they can poison us, which is more annoying than... Hit me. Keep hitting me, you schmucks. Werewolves are dangerous because they can poison you and shit. Bam. What's up? Whoa. And we beat the beans out of those guys. We were finally competent now. Trap room and nothing in but fucking bats. We put nothing in room. We're out drinking American. Seriously, that was pretty fucking retarded. Skedaddle out of there. And another Earth. Give him some pain. Oof! We got pain. What? Big damage. Yeah, I got a little money. So it's good. At least I get a little money. Green ogre. It could be great ogre too, I don't know. You can at least fucking tell how the game is. Great, now this fucking bat's totally in my way and I can't even, see an example of piss poor game design. This fucking bat is blocking the way, and now I can't fucking get into this room until this bat, oh boy, this is gonna be ugly, until this fucking bat randomly decides to fucking move. And the reason that he got there is because I tried to push him out of the way in the first place. Oh shit, I got turned to snow. Seriously, this sucks. I know what I'm doing. So I gotta walk all the way back to the previous floor and then all the way back up to reset the fucking bat. Seriously, that pissed right now. At least we'll go up another level in the process. Look at these goddamn bats. Fuck them. Fuck whoever decided to put them in this cave, because the only purpose they serve is to fucking get in your way and fucking annoy you. Fuck the bats. Fuck the people that put them in there, and fuck the Knicks. Well, you're going to see my bad fire breathing skills. I don't feel like sticking around fighting all this thing. That bat's still fucking blocking up that shit. That really aggravated me. Because then I had to get into like 10 more battles along the way. Oh, for the monsters. Asleep. Asleep. Woke up. Oh, that was kind of retarded. Fruity yummy mummy. Level up. It's great. We're level up. Level 13. Woo! Fucking bats. Whatever you do, don't fucking push the fucking bats around, because that leads to trouble. Level up! We're mighty now. Yeah. Alright. We are now able to go in this door. Isn't that lovely? Let's make sure our guys are in tip-top shape, because here comes the boss. All living things were born to die. No one can defeat me, the vampire. Whatever. Have some steroids. Fast pumps you up. Atta! Woo! Wow. All that preparation for that. So much for the vampire. We got the ruby. Hey, hey. Oh, Christ. Alright. And of course, like I said, in this game, there's no get me the fuck out of here spell. So we're gonna walk all the way back out. And guess what? You're right. We do get to go back through this fucking cave later on. There's the giant! These things are big and strong. Imagine fighting a whole hallway full of these things. But they're worth a lot of experience and gold. No, we made it out. I don't even feel like walking back to town. So. Alright, check this shit out, yo. Here's that cave I was telling you about. And of course there's monsters here. Way more ones too. Fucking gray wolves. If you're gonna make, alright, here's this Titan. If you want past, give me ruby. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Mmm, tastes so sweet. Rubies are my favorites. Alright, Nikki's dead. Looks like there's some shit. Some more fucking gray wolves. Seriously, what a lame ass monster. We only killed one of them? What the fuck? Did they just not hit her? See, I don't know, I just kind of turn away during the You know, it's just like, oh, well, I'm just gonna... Like, boom! Alright, anyway, there's some stuff. Ooh, green axe. Ooh, some money. Ooh, some more money. Ooh, silver helmet. That's pretty good, actually. Ooh, that's important. That's not what we wanted to get into this cave for. Oh, monster truck. Of course. So you're in fucking battle. This is where I wanted to be. So the whole reason they have us kill this vampire and go out into this to get this thing so that I can get through this lame cave. This whole thing just feels like something that was really stupid that they put in just to lengthen the game. So that you gotta make 2 trips into the crappy ass cave of crap. there's a room of bottles and nothing. That's awesome. Another colossal waste of time. It's like, why even put a room there if you're not having anything there? Here's some old guy. Let's talk to him. Use this rod beneath the vampire's room. Hiding deep inside, you will find the cause of the Earth's rot. So yeah, we gotta go halfway through the cave, kill a mini boss, go all the way back out of the cave, go through this thing, give the ruby to the fucking guy, and then he gives us the thing, so then we continue to the other side of the cave. And then we can go to the rest of the cave and kill the big boss that's deep within the cave. Did you get all that? I sure didn't. Alright, now you're walking back through this crappy cave. I don't know why we could just beat up the Titan and fucking get through that way instead of having to get through the. See, a more modern thing would probably present you with that choice. Like, you can either beat the guy up, although he might be really fucking powerful, or you could go through this crap and get the whatever thing. Alright, I still gotta walk back to town, and then I gotta go back to the original town to restock it. Before I forget. Because remember, I was telling you about that really expensive armor that's in this town? Well, now we can afford it. Can't carry it. Armor trade. Steel. Of course, this guy now is slow as a fucking clunker, but he's also very, very tough nut to crack. Let's get rid of some of this crap. I'm still really fucking annoyed that there's no item shop in this town. So I gotta trek all the way fucking back to whatever the original town is called so that I can fucking restock potions. Yeah, fight these things, blah blah blah. Now we're gonna save. And now we go deep into the earth cave. By the way, like I was saying before, that all to the left is Giant Hall. It's full of giants. these fake bats again. I love them. The ball! So much for the ball. You mess with the ball, you get the horns. Ogres, yay. Dead. Killed. Now be careful not to let these fucking bats get stuck in this fucking hallway again. Oh, here come the wizard. Skip all these rooms because we got them on last trip. Tends to strike first, great. I'll moid the bums. Oof, that was big. Rolling here. What are we doing with level up? I'm just hoping like level up before we get to the boss. We have music for potions, that's good. See, that's the benefit when you're strong, or you get strong, you get buff, and we spent a lot of time off camera, you know, getting powerful. And that pays off in spades when we actually take on the goons. It's like, oh yeah, we're rolling, we're kicking ass. Look at us go. Alright, the bats behave themselves and stuff. Alright. So now here's what we missed. Oh, here comes some wizards. Ow! That hurt. Ow! Man, these things hurt. They don't even use magic. For something called a wizard, they don't even fucking use any magic. I don't know what the hell that is. What the hell's up with that? But they hit pretty fucking hard. Apropos. One down. Two down. Three down. Four down. Alright, now here's this mysterious plate. There's something evil there. The plate shatters and moving the stairway. Alright. Now we go deeper into the pits of hell. Level up! Strength, agility, vitality. Rah! Level up! Strength, agility, vitality, luck. Agility, intelligence, luck. Beautiful. Alright, here's some more chests. Cash. A sphinx! Ooh, scary. Okay, I lied. It's not scary. He took some big hits, so not bad. Alright, there's some points again. Cash and cash. So all that was in there was cash and a useless weapon. But, you know, as the game progresses, we always fucking need money. Chance to strike first. No, let's fight it. Let's clean it up. All the points of money we get. All these fucking things look the same though, so I don't know which one is actually considered more powerful. I think it matters. Paralyzed, cured! What? Yes, this is worth a lot of experience. Alright, we're healed up. Oh, snap. Well, only the giants are actually menacing. Although that wolf is poisonous. The imps can't do shit. Atta! Look at that hit that he took, and that thing's still rolling. Damn. He's giant, alright. this ambulance. All that. What? Yeah, we beat the Jesus out of those guys. Those are just big points. Level up! Strength. And that's it. More undead. We need more undeads like we need a fucking hole in the brain. Look at that power. See, this is what I was talking about. That black belt is a fucking wrecking machine now. When I played this game the first time, I still fucking equipped him with the nunchucks in the whole game. And he was fucking tits on a bull useless. Now he's a fucking beast. He's ripping guys to shreds. Of course, I found that out later on when I played the remakes. I always consider this the hardest one because the remakes actually let you use more magic, so that magic is actually useful. And, also just make the game easier. But this game is fine. You build up multiple potions. In this game, 99 healing potions is all you can ever fucking carry. In some of the remakes, oops, that was a mistake, you can carry more. Okay. The most important thing was the shield. That's pretty much everything that's in this dungeon. I think I missed like there was some crappy item along the way, and one of those chests that we missed. Fuck that. Trolls! Trolls! Alright, here it is, the last staircase. And of course, oh, come on. Why are you even wasting my time with this battle? Seriously. Better be careful with this. Fucking shotgun. I hate to lose a guy. I hate to fucking get a little hit points back. I hate to fucking lose a guy right before the boss. Almost there. Here it comes. Everybody's tip top shape. Here we go. The fiend's ball cracks open, an ominous cloud rises, and an evil shape congeals. It is Lich, the fiend of Earth. There he is. He has 400 hit points. shot. And our goal is going to be to hope to hell that he does not do any major shenanigans. Use fast to pump up our two best fighters. That's not good. Big hit. He's out. We got him. Oh, was that 2-3 turns we killed him in? And the nice thing is, we get a free warp out. So we killed the Fiend. To tell you anything different. Are you the Light Warriors? Duh. Warriors, revive the power of the orbs. I'm a farmer. You're a dumbass. Warriors, revive the power of the orbs. Look, the Earth orb is shining again. Melmond was once a beautiful town. Now it's a sack of shit. Everybody knows me. What? You've never heard of Dr. Who? This is a tomb. This is also a tomb. Look at my mighty magic. Actually, that was mighty magic. It pretty much fucking killed a whole lot of them, except for that one. Naturally, we get one right before the entrance. This is Crescent Lake. Here we can buy all this stuff for these guys that we already got a while back. But we can buy bucklers. And a silver gauntlet, which are improvements over what we had. Better weapons here? Probably. No, just silver crap. We'll get some better weapons in the next couple of dungeons. Sorry, you can't learn that. Fuck you. Actually, I think we're tapped on learning new spells until we get class change. No, we get to, now here's my favorite guys, these dumbass sages. We, the 12 sages, were led here by the stars of prophecy. Once the orb shine with the power of earth, fiends seize the power. For the world is bound by 4 powers. Each element crush the fiend, then put the orb on the altar. 4 fiends, 200 years ago, the fiend of wind and water destroyed the civilization. The earth fiend causes the rot. We killed him. Fire fiend will burn everything up. As you restore light to the orbs, you will feel more secrets. So in other words, you're supposed to talk to these fuckers every time you kill one of the bosses. Quickly! Great job, Fending Your Fiend. Now the Fire Fiend wakes with this canoe. Go to the volcano. At this point, you might as well just buy houses. Be done with it. And that's it for this week. Tune in next time for the volcano.